Welcome guys to another exciting video. I still remain my humble self, the mayor of blockchain. For those of you that are new to this channel, here we bring you the most profitable ways of making money in the crypto space and also in the arbitrage space. So if you're new to this channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss any of our time sensitive videos. So guys, in today's video, we'll be talking about sports betting arbitrage. Now, since the start of this my channel, I've only been talking about crypto arbitrage, so I decided to spice things up today. Now, when you hear the word arbitrage, don't just limit yourself to cryptocurrencies, guys. Arbitrage goes beyond crypto. There are various forms of arbitrage, and one of those forms include sports betting arbitrage. Now, there are two things I want you guys to take from this video. The first thing is, when you hear the word arbitrage again, you should always know that your profit is 101% certain. Any opportunity that does not give you 100% guarantee of making profit cannot be categorized as an arbitrage opportunity. Just like you've seen with the cryptocurrency arbitrage, you're buying a coin at a lower price to sell almost instantaneously on another exchange at a higher price. If you're not sure of selling that coin at a higher price in another exchange, that is not an arbitrage opportunity. And the second thing I want you to understand from this video, again, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor in any way. I'm just sharing you my experience. So guys, always do your due diligent research before embarking on any information you see from this channel. So guys, let's get on into this and I will explain a bit more. Okay guys, so we are here on my notepad. Before I begin my explanation, I just want to make something very clear. This is not gambling, guys. So before you pause this video and exit and think it's a gambling, whatever, this is not gambling, guys. This is arbitrage. You're simply making use of sports betting sites to execute this arbitrage opportunity. Anything that has arbitrage in it means 100% guaranteed profit equals no gambling. So now that we've clarified that aspect, I'm going to be using a match as example. Yesterday's match, Man United versus Madrid, which was 1-0, Man United 0, Madrid 1. So for those of you that don't understand how sport betting works, especially football betting, these are popular betting odds for you to just understand, what I'm trying to say. GG, when you see GG on a sport betting app, it means go, and NG means no go. Let's say for example you want to stake a game Man United versus Madrid and you stake GG, which is go. This means that if goal is scored in that match, you've won that game. So let's say I have 1,000 naira and I enter whatever my favorite sporting platform and I want to stake Man United versus Madrid. I just stake GG with 1,000. It means that once there is a goal scored, whether it's from Man U or from Madrid, I've won that game. Now there's another popular betting odd is no go. That is NG. No go is simply the opposite of GG, which means no go. So I can just take, okay, Man United versus Madrid, NG, which is no go, which means I'm saying that there won't be any goal scored. So looking at this match now, Madrid scored, which means I've lost that bet because I staked no goal. Now another popular one, is 1x, which means home to win or draw. Then another one is called 2, which means away to win. But in this video, we'll just be focusing on this GG, which is go, and NG, which is no go. Remember, GG means goal will be scored in that match. It doesn't matter whether it's from the away team or the home team. No goal means no goal will be scored in that match at all. So guys, always remember, arbitrage always involves making use of two exchanges. So whether you're doing crypto or whatever medium you're using to exercise your arbitrage opportunities, always remember you can't use just one platform to do arbitrage. It doesn't work that way. You must make use of 2 or more platforms. So in the case of football betting, you need 2 different platforms or more, but in this case we are using 2 as an example. An example are 2 popular football sites. We know them as Betway and BetNaija. Even if you don't play, you're not a gambler, you must have heard of Betway and BetNaija before. So assuming we decide to stake this Man United versus Madrid game, we are using Betway and BetNaija. Now, remember, for it to be an arbitrage opportunity, we need to stake on these two platforms. So imagine staking go, which is goal should be scored on that match on Betway, and also staking no goal, which is no goal should be scored for that same match at the same time on BetNaija, which means we have Betway and BetNaija, and I want to play this match, and I go to Betway and I stake go for that match, and I go to BetNaija and I stake no goal. That is the opposite for that same match. I hope you guys are following my explanation. Please, I hope you guys are following me. So now, assuming on Betway, odds for go is 2.0. For those of you that don't understand how sporting betting works, each stake you make has a point allocated to it. So let's say for Betway, the odds for go is 2.0. Now let's assume I stake 50,000 naira. 2.0 means it's 2 times my money. That means my return if goal is being scored on that match would be 100k. Now also assume on BetNaija, odds for no goal is 2.5, and I stake same 50k. It means that I will get 2.5 times my initial staking, which is 50 times 2.5. That is 125k if my game is won. Now let's assume my capital for this staking now is just 100k, and I plan to stake on these two platforms using goal and no goal, because goal is the opposite of no goal. It's either goal is being scored on the match or there's no goal being scored. So there's nothing like an in-between line. So I don't know if you're getting the arbitrage that involves in sports betting. Goal, no goal. Is it that there's a goal being scored on this match or goal is not scored at all? Now guys, assuming I have 100k capital and I put 55,500 on my Betway and I put 44,500 on my BetNaija, that means I split my 100k into this ratio: 55,500 on Betway, 44,500 on BetNaija. My return on each side would give me 111,000. Don't be confused, guys. These are the odds I used to calculate it. Odds for Betway is 2.0, odd for BetNaija is 2.5. So if you times 55,500 times the odd I allocated for it, and for 4,500 for the odd I allocated for it on BetNaija, you will see that my return on each side will be 111,000. It's regardless. So if Betway wins, I will have 111,000. If BetNaija wins, I will still have 111,000. So it doesn't matter. It's not my business if goal is being scored on the match or no goal is being scored. My own is that whichever outcome plays out in this particular match, I would still have 111,000 naira return. Do you guys understand how this works now? So whichever game enters, I still have 111,000 as return. Doesn't matter which odd wins or loses. I hope you guys understand that one will lose and one will win. You're using two platforms. Please, if you don't understand, I don't want this video to be long. Just go back and reread everything I've written down here. I made it in writing so that you will be able to understand it yourself. So one platform will lose and the other one will win. Whichever loses or wins is not my business. My own is that at the end of the day, I have 111,000 as my total profit. Now, remember my capital was 100,000 naira. That means my profit from this arbitrage opportunity is 11,000 naira, guys. That is 11%. So it doesn't matter if I win or lose, I still come out with 11,000 naira profit from just one game. Alright guys, I hope my explanation was very clear. Now I'll be hosting a 3-day class on sport betting arbitrage. So if you want to use this as a full-time or passive income, guys, DM me right now at Mayor of Blockchain. That is at Mayor of Bitchain on my Twitter. The link to my Twitter handle would be in the description below. So if you're interested in making money off this, you want to learn more about this, you want to join my 3-day class, please DM me. Guys, there's a cap for my class, which is just 20 persons. So please don't take it personal if you DM me later and I tell you that the maximum cap has been filled. So meaning I will just be taking only 20 persons for this opportunity. So if you're interested, DM me right now. With this opportunity, you can, assuming you have a capital of 100k, even if you don't have time, even if you're the laziest person in the world, you can at least be sure that you would make double of that amount at the end of the month, which means that in 30 days you can be sure you're making at least 100% of your capital for someone who is not even serious with this opportunity. So guys, if you're serious with this, don't sleep on it. DM me right now at Mayor of BitChain on my Twitter. Link is down below. I will be only taking 20 persons, nothing more than that, please guys. Also, before you DM me, please have sufficient capital. I suggest you have capital of around 100,000. Me personally, I fund my account with 100k. It makes it easy. Your profits would seem easy and all that. Maybe if you have something less than 100k, let's say anything above 50,000, it's good. But anything below 50,000, guys, I won't lie to you, it would not suffice, because imagine using like 30,000 to run something like this, splitting it into two different websites, and you're making, let's say, 7, 8, 10, 11% per each spot you stake. You don't really make much profit. But if you have anything above 50,000 naira, guys, you will really enjoy this. So guys, until next time, have a nice day.